Hi guys, I'm Clay. I'm one of the SCHEELS archery experts here at SCHEELS. And today we're checking out some of the 2022 high-end bows. So here is the Mathews V3X, their new bow for 2022. Very similar to the V3 from last year, but with some key differences. So just like the V3 last year, cross-centric cam, switch weight module technology, allows you to adjust anywhere from max draw weights from 60 to 75 pounds in 5-pound increments, which is awesome. No bow press needed, no limb swap required. Change the modules with 2 Allen wrenches on each cam, and you are good to go. You can get different modules in 80 to 85% let off, depending how much holding weight you want. Finish here is the granite. That's a new one they're offering this year. They have several different options. You can mix and match them. Build the bow however you want, but granite is their new offering from this year. Next would be the bridge lock riser technology. Now this is a new feature for this year. So what that does is allows you to put any dovetail sight directly into the riser. You don't have to mount it to the side anymore. You put it directly through the riser. This is the new sight that Mathews came out with in partnership with Excel. It's their BL5 fixed pin sight, but like I said, any dovetail will work. And so what that does, what the benefit is that puts your sight more in line with the riser. It's not hanging off the side of your riser, balances the weight better, allows you to get your quiver in tighter to the bow and keep everything in line. Mathews came out with these new low pro quivers this year, which fit super tight to the bow, easy on and off, lightweight as well. They make a detachable one and a fixed quiver, so whatever you want. Pair that with the IMX rest that they came out with in partnership with QAD a few years ago, and you've got an awesome inline, low profile system. Everything's balanced really well. This bow also has the Engage grip, which they came out with a couple years ago. Awesome grip, it's got some texture there for grip. Some guys think it is a little thicker, so if you want a thinner option, they do make a side plate option, and that's what I'm actually shooting on my personal bow. It's just a thinner, low profile, and you actually have exposed riser here. What I did on my personal bow is put grip tape on there just to give me that grip similar here, but I still have the low profile feel. So those are gonna be our main features on the Mathews V3X, but again, very solid offering from Mathews Archery. All right, so here we have the RX7 from Hoyt Archery. This is their continuation of their legendary carbon bow lineup. So this bow here has the HBX Pro cams, similar to the HBX cams from last year with just a few minor upgrades. So this is the one I have in hand here is actually the RX7 Ultra. They have the standard RX7 and the RX7 Ultra. So the RX7 is a 30-inch brace height, 30-inch axle to axle with a 6-inch brace height, so a little bit shorter bow. And this one actually I have in hand is the Ultra, which is the 34-inch axle to axle. So if you're looking for a longer axle to axle, a little bit more forgiving, also gives you a little bit more draw length adjustment, gets you out there a little bit longer. The Ultra has a 7-inch brace height. It is a little bit slower on the IBO speed. You're looking at 334 on the Ultra versus 342 on the just standard 30-inch axle to axle. But either way, definitely got an option for everybody. The HBX Pro cams, very easily adjustable on the draw length. You can adjust the draw let off as well from 80 to 85%. No bow press required, just your star bits on the modules. Hoyt has went with the inline system this year. So you can see on this bow, you know, we don't have this sight mounted to the side of the bow. This is one of the cool new dialed archery sights we're trying out this week. This is their Picatinny rail mount. It's just mounted directly onto the front of the riser. So everything, you know, on this bow is inline. Hoyt's got their inline series of quivers, which I don't have on here unfortunately, but they mount, you know, you can put that quiver and your arrows as close to the bow riser as possible. You don't have to worry about the sight at all. On this bow, we have the Hamskea Epsilon rest. You can see it's also very low profile. There's not much on the side of the bow, but if you want it even less, it will take the QAD IMX rest, which will have basically nothing on the side of your bow. Hoyt's grip this year, I've always loved Hoyt's grip, but I really like this new one, mainly just due to the fact that they have some texture on here. Like I said, I've always liked the feel of their grip. It's always fit my hand really well. Just allows you to get that, you know, proper positioning very easily, I've thought. But yeah, this year they have the texture added on there, and it just makes it even more perfect. Another accessory on this bow is the QL sidebar mount. Probably the smallest, lowest profile sidebar mount out there. You can see there's virtually nothing on that bow. Very easy to put on there, and then, you know, add whatever sidebar you want. But in my opinion, definitely a must-have just to get you that stabilization and balance exactly how you want. Another awesome must-have accessory is the carbon ghost sticks. So this little stabilizer here comes with any of their high-end bows, whether it's the aluminum series or the carbon. You can put that, you can leave it down there, you can put it here, take it off, whatever you want to do with it. I chose to leave it on the bottom here, and we added the carbon ghost sticks. So what these are, they're just little rods that screw into that mount by the stabilizer. Super lightweight, you can shoot with them on, you can take them off, whatever you want to do. But all it does is allow you to set the bow on the ground and keep it standing straight up, just like I'm holding it here, without having to lay your bow down when you're on a hunt, or if you're on the 3D range or shooting with your buddies. You don't have to worry about them stepping on it. So another awesome bow from Hoyt Archery, and definitely get out and give it a shot, try it out. So here we have the SR350 from Bowtech Archery. As the name suggests, pretty fast bow, 350 IBO rating on this guy. On this bow, it's a 33-inch axle-to-axle, so a good mid axle-to-axle, not too long, not too short, but a very solid, forgiving axle-to-axle. 6-inch brace height, help you get some of that speed, but still be fairly forgiving. Coolest feature on the Bowtechs, and they've been doing this for a few years now, but the more I use it, the cooler I think it is the deadlock cam technology. So what that is it's a system that allows you to perfectly paper tune, bare shaft tune, broadhead tune, whatever kind of tuning you're trying to do. Allows you to manipulate those cam lean angles with no need for a bow press. You don't have to swap shims, spacers, nothing like that. If you have a set of Allen wrenches, you can tune this bow if you know what you're doing. It's super simple, super easy. You know, if you're a guy who likes to tinker on your own bows or work on your own bows, definitely really cool. You know, if you'd still rather have your local shop or local SCHEELS do it, definitely let them do it. But it's cool to know that if you needed to adjust your own bow, it's super easy and you don't need any crazy equipment to do so. Other cool things on the SR350 here. So the orbit dampener, they've been doing for a few years now, but it used to be just kind of on the side of the riser. It would kind of stick out, kind of protrude from the riser. They've now got that set in the riser where you don't have to worry about it catching on anything, getting pulled off. I know some guys had some issues with that in the past couple years. Adjustable cable guard here. This one does not flex like in past years, but still a nice roller, keeps it silky smooth. Sidebar mount down low there if you want to keep your sidebar a little bit lower, standard stabilizer mount. And then, you know, draw length adjustment here, 25 to 30 inches, super simple, Allen wrench. No need for bow press, anything like that. And it's clearly labeled 25, 26, 27, so on, all the way up to 30 inches. So very easy to adjust the draw length on this guy as well. So definitely another very worthy bow to try out this year. Get to your local SCHEELS and give it a shot. All right, so here we have the Elite Archery Envision. This bow, going for a little bit more of a forgiving bow. This bow has almost a 7-inch brace height, 334 IBO speed, which is still plenty, but I really like what Elite's doing with this one. You know, it's what Elite's always been known for, super forgiving, super shootable bows. One of the coolest features, in my opinion, on any of the high-end Elite bows is the set adjustment. So what that is allows you to, you know, manipulate the cam lean angles to paper tune, bare shaft, broadhead tune, whatever it is you're wanting to do. With just an Allen wrench. So you don't need to swap spacers, shims, nothing like that. You can adjust it with just a few simple Allen wrenches. Tons of adjustment here on the module, on the cam. You can adjust in 1/4 inch draw length increments, so you can really fine tune that draw length to what you want. and then the let off anywhere from 70 to 90% let off. So tons of adjustment there as well. Don't need a bow press, just adjustment on the screws here on the module. You also have an adjustable roller guard here. So if you need, to adjust a little bit with clearance for your vanes, or you just want to manipulate that cameling a little bit more without doing the set, you can do that there as well. Winner's choice strings from the factory, just like all of your elite bows. So always a nice perk there. But a super shootable bow from Elite Archery. Get to your local SCHEELS and try it out. All right, we have the Diamond Archery Edge 320 here. So this is a great bow for anybody really. You have a draw length range from 15 to 31 inches and a draw weight range from 7 to 70 pounds. So pretty much gonna fit anybody out there. So whether you're a youth just getting into archery, a beginner that doesn't want to spend an arm and a leg for a bow, someone who wants to start with a lower draw weight and just be able to work their way up, great bow for that. Tons of adjustment here on the cam and the module. There's basically three screws you adjust, and that's how you adjust your draw length. No need for a bow press the majority of the time. Comes fully rigged out with rest, sight, quiver, stabilizer, wrist strap. So pretty much ready to go from the factory. Get to your local SCHEELS and we'll help customize it for you and get you all set up. So once again, guys, I'm Clay with SCHEELS Archery. Thanks for going through the new bows with me. If you have any questions on them or want to try them out, stop into your local SCHEELS and talk with an expert, or visit scheels.com and check out our selection.